is also offering large prints of this size of the same pictures.
Zoe is still trying to dominate this task. She sort of just turns up out of nowhere and just butts in for no reason. It's unnecessary.
Emma, is there any way... Sorry, I'm just going to make a sign on this. Sorry about that. Is there any way we can just... OK.
2 hours to go. For Tim,
I'm not sure that I actually like this one correctly.
it's all talk and no sales.
For me, the artist is so important. I want to buy her mind. Well, if her mind is all a mess like this, then I want to buy her mind.
The thing that I'm slightly worried about is that we haven't sold anything yet, and that is a massive worry in my mind. That's a problem. Hi Ben, it's Tim Ankers here.
In need of a buyer, Tim calls the bar owner.
We were just wondering whether you were still heading down to our gallery this evening.
Yeah, it should be. It all depends on traffic, but I should be able to get there before 7:30, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, see you soon then.
So is this one here that you're interested in?
Upstairs, buyers are circling Andy Taylor-Smith's £500 prints.
What kind of one catches your eye the most out of Andy's photograph? The green one.
I just love that. If I was to buy one, I'm not saying I am, but if I was, it would be the one that I particularly like.
Yeah.
I really like it.
It's not a bad discount. Really? A shake on it and then I'll get an order form.
Right, OK. But bear in mind, I'm a dealer. Is there a trade price?
Both artists have agreed a 10% discount, but Tim's art dealer wants more.
He says 10% is his bottom line. I mean, if you were to buy sort of multiple purchases, then he would be really interested in negotiating more. Is that...
No.
Would 15% work for you? Yeah. How about 20%? Does that sound...
No, it's going to be 30. I mean, I sell people like David Hockney and Damien Hirst, so you'd actually hang alongside those people.
You're saying that she'll exhibit it along with all her other work. She like Damien Hirst, Anthony Hopkins. Is that like your name up in lights next to those other artists? I think, you know.
Okay, well, begrudgingly, yes.
Yeah,
30%.
all right. I think it could do wonders for you. Right, okay. He says begrudgingly he will give you 30% off.
Oh, he will?
But,
Oh, that's
right,
great.
okay.
Exciting.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
30 minutes left. And in the Pall Mall gallery, Zoe goes for the hard sell.
Have you looked downstairs yet?
No, I will.
Okay.
I'll do that gingerly.
Take a look downstairs. Really just get intimate with the work, you know.
It's nice as well to know, because it's lovely to have an original.
But while Zoe's been working the room, Arjun's quiet determination pays off.
Wicked. Thank you very much.
It's one of Tom Lewis's high-priced originals.
I mean, I would love you to take the mirror now. I really would. Just look at the work, like get intimate with it. It is amazing. I've been involved in an artist background from a really young age, and I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So you want to take mirror number 1, yes, and we'll shake on that now. Brilliant.
In Brick Lane, time is running out.
If you're not into this, go down there and say discount, discount, discount.
The £500 photographs are selling, but Sarah Kate Wilson's big abstracts are not.
We're going to speak to people up there and try and get anybody that Sarah points out that she doesn't know, go and speak to.
Okay.
For project manager Tim, a sheep shearer, cutting deals on art is turning out to be tough.
What we need to focus on is selling all these big ones, because that's where we make our money. Like, sell that 4 grand straight away.
Okay, one final push for the
Big push, get these sold. Cheers, guys.
This one in particular, right behind us, has got glitter and stuff right through it.
Are you interested in paintings or more photography?
This one here is £700.
5 minutes to go.
How you doing? Ben.
How are you, okay?
I'm good. Have you had a good day? A good day?
Stressful day, yes.
The bar owner turns up.
Brilliant. Can you show me around?
Yeah, I'll get the artist over for you if you
Oh,
want.
that'd be great, yeah?
Yeah. I think those 3 would look fantastic.
Yeah.
Shot on 5.4 plate cameras, you know, the ones that you put the hoods over, you know, with the transparency.
Well, one of the guys
How long? I'm really sorry, I don't want to rush you, but are you really interested in...
I'm happy to, I think I'll go for these two.
Go for them too?
That's okay,
Absolutely.
That's
Brilliant.
perfect.
Fantastic.
Right, thank you very much.
With seconds left, Tim pulls in £1,000 on Andy Taylor-Smith's photographs.
Closing, right. That's what let's do, Thank you.
That's it? Thank you.
Okay.
In just 4 hours, the two teams have sold more than £8,000 worth of art.
We haven't had any rifts or arguments in this task, so I think we are going into the boardroom as a strong team. And I don't think there's any way that either of them could turn on me, because I think that I was very, very strong.
Well done, guys.
Well done, Tim.
Thank you.
Well done, Kirsty.
I hope I've done enough to keep me out of the boardroom. Whether it is or not, I really don't know. Everything's up in the air now.
Next morning, time for Lord Sugar to put some detail on the picture.
Go through to the boardroom now.
Good morning. Well, an unusual item to sell. I mean, I don't know much about art, quite frankly. The sort of pictures I like have the Queen's head in the middle and the number 50 up in the corner. So, instinct. Tim, I made you team leader. How did he manage?
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's good.
Good?
Yeah.
I gave you, all of you, 6 artists to choose from. Why don't you tell me how you went about deciding on who you were going to choose?
OK, well, we knew we were at Brick Lane, and it's in sort of like a contemporary place, so we decided we'd look for a contemporary artist, definitely.
I think that it ended up that both teams wanted the same artist, didn't they? Yeah. But he decided that he was going to go with Revolution. How'd you feel about that?
It's not an excuse in any way, but it's always from an artist background, so I felt, you know, I gave a strong pitch, but at the end of the day, probably for his own personal view, he made the right decision.
Mm-hmm. He made the right decision, you think? Yeah?
Possibly.
Well, no, definitely not. We could have definitely sold his art better.
And when you saw your artists, did you feel that you wanted to get a bit of a handle on whether you could negotiate with them as far as price was concerned?
Oh, yeah, we did. The two that we picked said, yeah, 10% is fine, and actually on the day, Andy went as low as 30%.
So he trusted you, in other words?
Yeah.
Very good. So how did you get on talking to all these people that are interested in art, then?
The art world is a mad world, and you just have to schmooze them, and to be honest with you, it wasn't my scene, and I'm sure it's not your scene, but it had to be done to make the sales.
You're wasting your time with me, because I don't know the difference between a Damien Hirst or Jeff Hirst, quite frankly. OK, Revolution. Emma was the team leader, yeah?
Yeah.
How was Emma?
Really good.
Good.
Good. And you chose Tom Lewis and Mark Melvin, yeah?
Yes.
And the Tom was the one which they also liked, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, I spoke to him. I talked a bit about how I understood his work and just said we're really passionate, and in the end of the day, we think that we will be able to sell your work, and that's what the most important thing is. Mm-hmm. He seemed impressed.
Right. Did he give you any latitude on price?
No, he said this is kind of the lowest it's going to get.
So we really wanted to push the fact that if you go to buy art, you don't normally negotiate, but I said that it's really important that we make sure that we know whether we've got the leeway just in case the question ever comes up.
When Emma and I went to see our artists, we always made sure we spoke about negotiation or the price, and they all said that they were willing to go about 10% down.
So one of your artists was prepared to...
No, because Zoe went to see both of the artists that we eventually end up choosing.
Oh, so even your Mark Melvin, was he kind of like fixed on his price?
Yeah, he said that there was no way he changed his price.
You're an unlucky girl that day. I mean, they seem to have managed to convince all of their artists that they had some latitude. I heard you mention, Emma, that Zoe's very into art. You felt you were in control as a team leader?
I think I was in control, but I felt that sometimes Zoe was kind of trying to take over. Zoe would just come and butt in, and I didn't really want, in front of clients, want to argue about it in front of them, because it would look really unprofessional.